good afternoon, distinguished dignitaries, esteemed guests, respected faculty members, and dear participants. It is both an honor and a privilege to welcome you all to the valedictory function of the National Summit on Geospatial Technology organized by the Department of Botany, St. Joseph Vaz College, and the Department of Electronics and Computer Engineering, Padre Conceição College of Engineering, in collaboration with the Goa State Remote Sensing Centre. I am Ms. Verna-Goa, Assistant Professor in Mathematics, St. Joseph Vaz College, and I am your compere for this valedictory function. We are honored to welcome an esteemed panel of dignitaries to this occasion. Leading our gathering is our chief guest, Dr. Kaustubh Kamath, accompanied by a distinguished guest of honor, Professor Maria Fonseca. We are also privileged to have Reverend Joyce D'Souza, Assistant to the Secretary, St. Joseph Vaz Educational Society. Our chairperson, Dr. Mahesh Parappa Gowder, Principal of Padre Conceição College of Engineering. We are also delighted to have Ms. Angela Serrão, Acting Principal of St. Joseph Vaz College, as our Vice Chairperson. The event convener, Reverend Dr. Bolmix Pereira, Assistant Professor in Botany at St. Joseph Vaz College, along with our co-convener, Dr. Jayalakshmi Devte, Head of the Department of Electronics and Computer Engineering at Padre Conceição College of Engineering. To commence the proceedings, I invite our esteemed dignitaries to take their seats on the dais. Over the course of this summit, we have engaged in insightful discussions, explored cutting-edge research, and shared meaningful exchanges, all of which have underscored the transformative role of geospatial technology in modern society. Before we proceed further, let us reflect on the key takeaways of this summit. I now invite Dr. Aureen Gomes, Assistant Professor in Microbiology, St. Joseph Vaz College, to present the report of the National Summit.
Honorable guests, respected dignitaries, faculty members, and dear students, it is with immense pleasure and gratitude that I present the report on the National Summit on Geospatial Technology held on the 21st and 22nd of February 2025 at Padre Conceição College of Engineering, Verna. The National Summit commenced with an inaugural function graced by esteemed guests, including Professor Harilal Menon, Vice Chancellor of Goa University, as the chief guest, and Mrs. Brenda Fernandez, Director of the Goa State Remote Sensing Centre, as the guest of honor. The chairperson, Dr. Mahesh Parappa, Principal of PCCE, formally welcomed all the guests, participants and speakers, setting a positive tone for the day's proceedings. The event began with a warm welcome address by the patron, Reverend Father Agnello Gomes, Director of Agner Technical Education Complex, Verna, followed by insightful words from Reverend Father Lucio Dias, the President of St. Joseph Vaz Educational Society. Mrs. Brenda Fernandez, in her special address, highlighted the advancements in remote sensing technology and its critical role in environmental monitoring and sustainable development. Professor Harilal Menon, in his keynote address, underscored the significance of geospatial technology in research and development, elaborating on its role in urban planning, disaster management, and resource conservation. A significant milestone of the event was the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between the collaborating institutions, St. Joseph Vaz College, Cortalim, and Padre Conceição College of Engineering, Verna, symbolizing a commitment of further research and development in geospatial technology. The convener, Father Balmex Pereira, provided an insightful overview of the objectives and expected outcomes of the National Summit, emphasizing its role in fostering innovation and interdisciplinary collaboration. The inaugural function concluded with a heartfelt vote of thanks delivered by co-convener Dr. Jayalakshmi Devte, expressing gratitude to all dignitaries, speakers, participants, and organizing members for their valuable contributions. The academic sessions commenced with an insightful keynote address on geospatial technology transforming Goa by Professor F.M. Nadaf, Deputy Director, Directorate of Higher Education, and Principal, Government College, Balda, Margaon. His session provided a detailed overview of geospatial technology, including remote sensing, GIS, and GPS, explaining their applications in modern geographical studies. The technical sessions began with Dr. Uday Raj, retired Chief General Manager of ISRO Bangalore, who gave us a thought-provoking session on geospatial technology's role in sustainable resource development. Another informative session was delivered by Mr. Marlon Rodrigues, founder of armchair.in, who introduced participants to open source data through the armchair.in citizens portal of Goa, emphasizing the importance of accessibility and community engagement in geospatial data sharing. This was followed by an engaging panel discussion to foster deeper understanding and encourage critical thinking among participants. This session was coordinated by the moderator, Ms. Maya D'Souza. The day concluded with an interactive hands-on training session led by Mr. Krishna Lodha, Director of Rotten Grapes, Maharashtra, and Mr. Malcolm Afonso, founder of Spatial Craft Goa. This practical session enabled students and faculty members to engage directly with geospatial technology, enhancing their understanding and application of the concepts discussed. The first day of the summit ended with a vibrant cultural program performed by students showcasing their enthusiasm and creativity. The second day of the National Summit began with a technical session delivered by Mr. Vithoba Sawant, Manager Goa Electronics Limited, who introduced the concept of a unified geospatial framework for Goa, emphasizing its potential for land management and planning. Students and researchers showcased their innovative projects related to geospatial technology through poster presentations. Dr. R.K. Singh delivered a session on integrated approach in atomic energy for a sustainable future, providing an in-depth analysis of how atomic energy integrated with geospatial technology can contribute to sustainability. This was followed by an engaging panel discussion. The session was coordinated by the moderator, Ms. Joanna Pires. Thereafter, Mr. Malcolm Afonso conducted a data collection exercise for the participants, while Mr. Krishna Lodha enlightened the participants about VistaMap and its applications. This was followed by an engaging discussion by Ms. Joanna Pires on how geospatial technology enables community resilience and disaster preparedness in Goa. Post-lunch, we had training sessions that were conducted by Mr. Malcolm Afonso, focusing on practical applications of geospatial tools, while Mr. Krishna Lodha covered advanced methodologies in geospatial analysis. The National Summit came to a memorable close with a valedictory session. Thank you all for your valuable participation and support.
Thank you, ma'am, for capturing the essence of this summit. Your report highlights the depth of discussions and the strides made in this crucial field. A summit success is best measured by the impact it leaves on its participants. We now invite participants to share their experiences and key takeaways.
Hello everyone, I'm Muskan Kumari from St. Joseph Vaz College. I'm happy to be here as a part of this seminar. It was a very fun session attending this seminar yesterday as well as today. Today we had some outdoor activities as well, which was very interesting. I would like to thank all the speakers who took a little extra effort to come here and explain various stuff which is needed in the research field. I would like to thank our coordinators, co-coordinators, chief guest, and special thanks to Father Balmix Pereira who made this event possible, and also to our teachers, students, and PCC College. Thank you.
Good evening, I am Valisha Gama, a student of Goa College of Engineering. I am happy that I registered and attended this summit. If I had not, then I am sure today I would have rejected it. I thank the organizers, St. Joseph Vaz College and Padre Conceição College of Engineering, and Goa State Remote Sensing Centre for giving us this opportunity to understand what geospatial technology is all about. It was indeed the need of an hour. Before coming for this session, I had this on my mind that people on the streets and the people everywhere need help in stressful situations as in domestic violence, rapes, eavesdropping, crimes related to land in Goa. So I was wondering how can I be of help to these people in stress. As an outcome of this enlightening summit, I will soon submit a model from ideas emerged through these valuable sessions. I hope to get required guidance and assistance from the resourceful people from this summit. I expect that there would be a follow-up and it wouldn't end with these wonderful sessions alone. Once again, thank you. It was wonderful being here. Thank you.
Thank you, participants, for your insightful reflections. To officially mark the commencement of this valedictory function, it is my privilege to invite our chairperson, Dr. Mahesh, to deliver the welcome address.
Very good evening. Chief guest of today's valedictory of 2 days National Summit, Dr. Kamath, Assistant Director at DHE. Today's guest of honor, Professor Maria, Professor at St. Xavier College, Mapsa. And our another guest, Reverend Father Joysam, and our the convener, Reverend Father Bolmax Pereira, and our assistant, the vice chairperson, our this Angela, and our co-convener, Dr. Jayalakshmi Devate. So on behalf of the organizing committee, I welcome all of you to this concluding session, that is a valedictory function of this 2 days National Summit on Geospatial Technology. So it is a 2 days National Summit, first time it is organized. I would like to congratulate the faculties of both the colleges, that is the St. Joseph Vaz College and Padre Conceição College of Engineering. They have come up together, and both the college faculties, they worked very hard, and the National Summit, it was a great success. Now this summit witnessed the presence of the people, the resource persons like Dr. Uday Raj, Dr. R.K. Singh, and the other like the Malcolm practical sessions were held. So it is a great opportunity for the participants to learn from these the people. Definitely this is going to help you, because the things, those who have registered really interested in this area, who are doing the research in this area, So definitely this will be helpful for you. And the thing is, now you met many people, you met the resource people, so you make the network. So don't stop learning the things here. So this 2 days national summit, you have to take whatever you have learned and you have to continue with that. So that definitely it's going to help you for your research. So this is the first effort, and the feedback what you have given, some feedbacks, the making of the network, and also every the session, it is we have got the feedback is taken on every session. So we'll analyze these feedbacks and we'll work out. Definitely in the future we'll try to work out more programs jointly with the St. Joseph Vaz College and Padre College of Engineering. So we'll reach the researchers, and many more such a programs we are going to conduct. And I'm wishing you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your warm words of encouragement and for setting the tone for this function. We are privileged to have with us Professor Maria Fonseca, Professor in Botany, St. Xavier's College, Mapsa, as our guest of honor. I invite Ms. Raksha Singhbal, Assistant Professor, Electronics and Computer Department, to introduce Professor Maria Fonseca.
Honorable guests, esteemed dignitaries, organizing committee, and dear participants. It is my great pleasure to introduce Dr. Maria Fonseca, a distinguished academician and accomplished botanist who has made significant contributions to both education and research in the field of botany. Dr. Fonseca served as the principal of St. Joseph Vaz College from 2019 to 2024, leading the institution with dedication and vision. She is a gold medalist in the MSc program in botany from Goa University and earned her PhD in 2004. Her extensive teaching career spans over 23 years at St. Xavier's College, where she served as Head of Department of Botany and later as Vice Principal. An esteemed academician, Dr. Fonseca has been guiding force behind 3 MPhil theses and has published several papers in respected international, national, and local journals. She was honored as Fellow of Indian Association for Angiosperm Taxonomy in 2017, acknowledging her exceptional contributions to the field of taxonomy. In addition to her academic accomplishment, Dr. Fonseca has been an active participant in numerous international conferences and seminars, including 19th International Botanical Congress in China in 2017. She has also organized and contributed as a resource person in several workshops and seminars at local and national levels. Dr. Fonseca's professional affiliations are as distinguished as her academic career. She is a life member of Indian Association for Angiosperm Taxonomy, the Botanical Society of Goa, and the Society of Ethnobotanists. She is also a member of Academic Council of Goa University and currently serves on the Board of Studies for Environmental Sciences at Goa University. Her tireless efforts in the advancement of botanical sciences and her unwavering dedication to student development make Dr. Fonseca a true leader and mentor. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Maria Fonseca.
Thank you, Ms. Raksha. To honor ma'am's presence, I request Reverend Joyson D'Souza to present a potted plant to our guest of honor. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you, Father. It is now my privilege to invite Professor Maria Fonseca to address the gathering.
A very good evening to everyone present here. Indeed, I feel back home, meeting all my teachers and my students. Nice to see all. I see a distinguished gathering of minds here today. Respected Dr. Kustub Kamath, the chief guest who is the Assistant Director, Academics of Directorate of Higher Education. Our Professor Simão Diniz, who is the Administrator of St. Joseph Vaz College, who is absent today. Reverend Father Agnello Gomes, in his absence, I acknowledge him. Dr. Mahesh Parappa Gaude, Principal of Padre Conceição College of Engineering. Ms. Angela Serrao, Acting Principal of St. Joseph Vaz College. Father Joycem D'Souza, the Assistant to the Secretary, St. Joseph Vaz Educational Society. Our convener, Father Bolmex Pereira, co-convener, Dr. Jayalakshmi Devete. Indeed, it's an honor and privilege to be invited for this valedictory function on National Summit on Geospatial Technology. I extend my sincere gratitude to the organizers, particularly Reverend Dr. Bolmex Pereira and Dr. Jayalakshmi Devate, for this invitation. In fact, I would say Dr. Father Bolmex Pereira, who is bereaved with the death of his beloved father and had devoted his time for this event. I extend my heartfelt condolences to you, Father. Geospatial technology, as we all know, is no longer a future or futuristic concept. It is an integral part of our present, shaping various aspects of our lives, from urban resource management to disaster mitigation and environmental conservation. This summit, organized by the Department of Botany, St. Joseph Vaz College, the Department of Electronics and Computer Engineering, Padre Conceição College, along with Goa Remote Sensing Centre, has provided a timely and a crucial platform to explore the vast potential of this technology. I'm particularly impressed by the interdisciplinary nature of this collaboration. The fusion of botanical knowledge with technical expertise of electronics and computer engineering, coupled with the practical insights of Goa Remote Sensing Centre. It's a perfect example of how synergy across disciplines can lead to impactful outcomes. This approach is essential for tackling complex challenges and unlocking the full potential of geospatial technology. For the last 2 days, yesterday and today, I'm sure you have engaged in simulating discussions, insightful presentations, and hands-on workshops. You have explored the latest advancement in geospatial technology, learned about innovative applications, and networked with the experts in this field. I hope this summit has ignited a spark of curiosity and inspired you to delve deeper into the dynamics of this domain. The theme of this summit is particularly relevant in the context of Goa, our state, with its unique biodiversity, coastal ecosystem, rich cultural heritage, stands to benefit immensely for the effective utilization of geospatial technology. From mapping our flora and fauna to monitoring the coastal ecosystem and managing our water resources, the possibilities are endless. So as we conclude this summit, I urge all the participants to carry forward the knowledge and insight you have gained here. Explore the new avenues of research, develop innovative solutions, and contribute to the growth of geospatial sector in our country. Remember, the future of this technology is in your hands. I would like to congratulate the organizing committee for successfully conducting this national summit. Your dedication and hard work have made this event a resounding success. I also congratulate and thank the collaborating organizations, the speakers, and the sponsors for their valuable contribution. Finally, I extend my best wishes to all the participants for their future endeavors. May your journey in the field of geospatial technology be filled with exciting discoveries and meaningful contribution. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your enlightening words. We are privileged to have with us Dr. Kaustubh Kamath, Assistant Director Academic, Directorate of Higher Education, as our chief guest. I invite Dr. Melvin D'Souza, Assistant Professor in Chemistry, St. Joseph Vaz College, to introduce our chief guest.
Good evening, everyone. It is an absolute honor to introduce our chief guest, Dr. Kaustubh Kamath, a distinguished researcher and professional with over 15 years of experience spanning both academia and industry. Dr. Kamath holds a PhD in tourism from Goa University and is also a NET qualified. His academic journey is marked by excellence, having served as an assistant professor in the Department of Commerce at Goa University as well as Department of Business Studies at Goa Multi-Faculty College. Currently, he holds the position of Assistant Director in Academics at the Directorate of Higher Education, Government of Goa, where he plays a crucial role in shaping academic policy and higher education initiatives in the state. His teaching and expertise spans across marketing management and business study with a strong focus on the subject such as marketing management, industrial marketing, international marketing, and research methodology. Beyond the teaching, he has actively contributed to the student mentoring, faculty development, and academic coordination, significantly impacting the field of education. Dr. Kamath's research work is equally commendable. He has presented several research papers at international conferences, including the Indian Institute of Management, Asian Pacific Tourism Association, and other international conferences across India, China, Czech Republic, and Vietnam. His research on service quality, customer satisfaction, consumer behavior, and tourism infrastructure in Goa has been widely appreciated. Additionally, his publications are indexed in renowned journals like Scopus and Web of Science, further solidifying his academic contribution. Before shifting into full-time academic, Dr. Kamath worked in the corporate sector for 4 years, gaining hands-on experience in business development, market research, and IT solution at various sectors in Pune and international companies. This blend of academic expertise and industrial experience gives him a unique perspective in teaching and research. A scholar, a mentor, and academic leader, Dr. Kamath's contribution to higher education research and professional development are truly inspiring. With that, I am delighted to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Cortalim-Goa.
Thank you, Dr. Melvin, for that wonderful introduction. To honor Sir's presence, I request Reverend Dr. Bolmex Pereira to present a potted plant to our chief guest. Please give him a round of applause. Thank you, Father. I now invite Dr. Cortalim-Goa to address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Good evening to all. Honorable dignitaries on the days, the speakers who have spoken, the esteemed resource people who have been here, and all my dear friends. It's a great honor and privilege for me to stand in front of you to deliver my thoughts about this particular summit. This summit was very special because it introduced a new technology, and they were looking at it from the perspective of solving problems which are faced by Goa. And when I went through your brochure, I found that the speakers spoke on different aspects. They spoke on urban planning. They spoke about how land use planning can be done in a better way using geospatial technology. How smart cities planning can be done. Disaster management, agriculture, and transportation are some domains of business which depend on geospatial technologies. Having worked in industry, and when I was working in industry, I was selling technologies. And you are from the industry's point of view, technology plays a very important role, and all the companies which are there who are imbibing new technology can only imbibe the technology if it is applicable and industry difference can be created. So as a student, when you are exposed to this particular technology, try to look it from the commercial point of view, how can it solve problem? Because ultimately, if technology cannot solve a problem, it won't be acceptable. So whenever you are looking at this particular technology of geospatial softwares, please look it from the perspective of how it can solve your day-to-day problems. Now, since this is a new area, there are a lot of scope of research in this particular domain. And from the state government perspective, I would just like to make you aware that there are a lot of schemes available if you want to pursue research work, not only for your faculties but also for the teachers. All of you would be aware about recently Goa government has started with Goa Research Foundation. In the Research Foundation, you have scheme if you are pursuing PhD. They are paying you under that scheme. You can get a stipend of 25,000 per month for 3 years. There is one more scheme which is a major grant. Earlier in social sciences, there were a lot of institutions. I think sciences had GST. You get a lot of funding from GST. For social sciences, there is a problem because funding was an issue. So state government through Goa Research Foundation has also found out sponsoring major research projects. Now major research projects which are non-STEM in science, technology, engineering, mathematics from this domain, which are not from this domain, project funding up to 25 lakhs is done. And for STEM projects up to 50 lakhs is done. And if you are a new person and if you have you might not have that expertise. State government also has a scheme for minor project wherein 3 lakhs and up to 5 lakhs is given to solve to do research project. And the whole idea is one of the criteria about when you are writing the proposal for it, one of the important criteria which are looked by evaluators is what problems of Goa can be solved by you. Through this proposal, it is an academic pursuit, but it should be able to provide solution to some of the problems in Goa. And if you see just now what I mentioned, all these areas have a lot of challenges. And if you can work on this using this technology, because this technology, if can be used and provide solutions can be provided, it will also help you to pursue academic work, and your academic pursuit will also provide an options for the public at large. So I first of all like to thank all the authorities, the management of both the institution, the principal and the organizing committee First of all, to dive into this kind of a workshop, I was just speaking to the principal, and on a short notice, he was saying that they were able to organize it. I would request that these kind of workshops can be organized. I would also like to tell the college that state government has lot of schemes, ma'am, for workshops and conferences, which is held every year. So if you can submit some proposal very in advance, these kind of workshops can also be organized, and which can take and expand your scope to whole of Goa and people from different domains, because I see engineering now and sciences which are combined. You can also involve businesses wherein it could be ideas can be then looked at from the perspective of which ideas are good, technically possible, and which are market implementable. So this would be my request, and I would like to thank for giving me this opportunity to express my thought, and I am very honored being over here, and thanks for your time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring address. Your words have sparked curiosity and a renewed sense of purpose. To express a heartfelt gratitude, I request our chairperson, Dr. Mahesh, to present a token of appreciation to our guest of honor, Professor Maria Fonseca. Kindly give her a round of applause. I request our Vice Chairperson, Ms. Angela, to present a token of appreciation to our Chief Guest, Dr. Kaustubh-Kamath. A special moment of recognition awaits us now. The poster presentation competition held earlier today showcased the creativity, research acumen, and technical expertise of the participants. We now move to the prize distribution. I request our chief guest, along with our dignitaries, to present the awards. The second place is awarded to Mr. Ganesh Chari. I request Dr. Melvin D'Souza to kindly collect the award on behalf of Sir Ganesh Chari. And the first place is awarded to the event convener, Reverend Dr. Bolmex Pereira. Kindly give him a round of applause. Congratulations to the winners. Your hard work and dedication truly deserve this recognition. Keep striving for excellence. As we approach the conclusion of this grand summit, it is time to express our gratitude. Behind every successful event lies meticulous planning, seamless coordination, and relentless efforts. To extend a heartfelt appreciation to all those who made this event possible, I invite our co-convener, Dr. Jayalakshmi Devte, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone. The future depends on what we do in the present, says Mahatma Gandhi. As we conclude the National Summit on Geospatial Technology, these words resonate deeply with us. The knowledge shared, the ideas exchanged, the connections formed over the past 2 days will undoubtedly shape the future of GIS and geospatial technology. Respected Chief Guest, distinguished guest of honor, esteemed speakers, faculty members, students, and the participants. It is my privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks on behalf of the organizing committee. First and foremost, we express our deepest gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Cortalim-Goa, and our guest of honor, Professor Maria Fonseca. Your presence has greatly enriched this summit, and we are truly honored to have you with us. We also extend our sincere thanks to the distinguished resource persons who led our technical sessions and hands-on workshop. Dr. Uday Raj from ISRO Bangalore, Dr. R.K. Singh, scientist, BARC, Mumbai, Mr. Krishna Lodha, GIS developer, Mr. Malcolm Afonso, director, Geosensitive and Spatial Craft Goa, and his team members, Sahana, Sia Werniker, Jordan Barreto, Samuel Ashlon. Your expertise and willingness to share your knowledge have been truly invaluable. The insight you have provided will not only inspire us but also serve as a guiding force as we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of geospatial technology. Your contributions have sparked new ideas, encouraged meaningful discussions, and will undoubtedly shape the future of our activities in this field. A special thanks to the talented students of St. Joseph Vaz College for entertaining our participants with their wonderful performance. We are also deeply grateful to the administrators of St. Joseph Vaz College, PCCE and Goa State Remote Sensing Centre for their collaboration in making this summit a reality. A huge thanks to the dedicated committee members. Your hard work, commitment and teamwork have made this summit possible, and we are truly grateful for your efforts. This summit has not only been a platform for learning but also for building connections. Faculty members and students from these institutes are no longer strangers but part of the growing geospatial community. The friendships and the collaborations formed here will undoubtedly continue beyond these 2 days, fostering future partnerships, knowledge sharing, and innovations in the field of GIS. It is heartening to see how this summit has brought together individuals from diverse backgrounds, united by shared passions for exploration and progress. Finally, to all our participants, your enthusiasm, engagement and commitment to advancing GIS have been driving force behind this summit success. We sincerely appreciate your presence and contribution. Please forgive me if I have inadvertently forgotten to mention anyone. Your contributions, whether big or small, have played a vital role in making this summit a success, and we deeply appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words and for acknowledging the efforts of everyone who contributed to this event. As we conclude this valedictory function, I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधितरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
With this, we bring the National Summit on Geospatial Technology to a successful conclusion. Thank you all for being a part of this event. May the knowledge shared here inspire new research, collaborations and innovations in the field of geospatial technology. Wishing you all a pleasant evening and a safe journey home. So now we will have a group photograph followed by tea.